Hi everybody, this is my day of egg experimentation, and so here's what happened today. I had eggs in an egg cooker, I had 3 different pots of eggs on the stove, I had eggs in the oven baking. Here are the eggs cooking on the stovetop, nothing really exciting right now. The eggs in the egg cooker pretty much steam. And then this pot, you can see, had salt in the water. And this pot here had salt in the water. So both of these had salt in the water. This one right here, I brought to a boil for 1 minute, turned off the heat, covered it, and let it sit for 13 minutes. This one right here, I brought it to a boil and left it for a boil for 15 minutes. And again, both of those had salt in the water. And then here in the oven had the eggs for 30 minutes at 325 degrees. And then this pot in the back had eggs that I poked a hole in with a needle, added baking soda, brought them to a boil, let them boil for a minute, turn the heat off, put a lid on it, and let them sit for 20 minutes. So those were the 5 different recipes that I tried today. And all of the eggs were fresh today. They were all at room temperature when I started. There were 6 of them in each pot. And I think that's pretty much all of the controls that I had. So once all of the eggs were cooked, I put all 6 eggs into a bowl of ice water. And so the ones that were in the egg cooker were done first. So that's what you're seeing here is the eggs in the bowl. And right about here you can see Kyle's dish of Easter candy and some Bacon Ranch popcorn that I bought from the Boy Scouts. Here are all 5 of the eggs are out, they're cooked, they're sitting in their ice water, and I'm getting ready to peel them. So here, again, egg cooker, boiled for a minute with salt, boiled for 15 minutes with salt, out of the oven, and the pin poked in the hole, boiled for 20 minutes with baking soda. Okay, so this is the perfect egg. It was in salt, boiled for a minute, turned off the heat, put the lid on, set aside in the hot water for 13 minutes, and then put into the ice water. And I'm going to nerd this up a little bit. I kind of thought that the salt in the water would be the best because the salt water makes a hypertonic solution and it causes the eggs, which are kind of like cells, to lose their water. And so when it came time to peel them, it was like the egg itself had kind of shrunk away from the shell and they peeled really nicely. So here on the next slide, these were the eggs that were baked in a muffin pan, and you can see they were kind of disastrous. This is usually what happens to me when I do hard-boiled eggs, and they were cooked really unevenly as well. These are the weird ones that were cooked in the baking soda, and you can see that I had a little bit of trouble peeling them. They did end up peeling kind of nice, but the membrane that's between the shell and the egg was tough. But once I got through that, they peeled nicely. So here they all are. You can see we still have, this batch here that was baked in the oven that's weird. This is the batch of eggs that boiled for 15 minutes, and I would say they had a little bit of the green around the yolk that people talk about. And then this was the recipe that I thought worked the best, that they peeled away from the easiest, and that was the salt in the water, boiled for a minute, and then covered, the water turned off, the heat turned off, and then they sat for 13 minutes. Put them in ice water and let them chill for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I peeled them immediately. So that's my conclusion, and I'm sticking to it, and I will be putting salt in my water from now on because it made a significant difference. Now the egg cooker was nice and quick and easy if I need something that's faster. And here's what I made with all these eggs. I made guacamole deviled eggs, which are really, really good. I'd never tried that before. This is my traditional deviled egg, And then this was a seafood deviled egg that I made with tiny salad shrimp, which was also really good. So Morton High School teachers, these will be at the school tomorrow because I certainly can't eat all of these. And I guess tomorrow's experiment will be what happens when you eat too many deviled eggs. I don't think I really want to find out what the results of that experiment are. Today's experiment is brought to you by a napping child, Bounty paper towels, Kroger eggs, my wonderful husband who is out fishing, and my last day of spring break. I did a science experiment, so there you have it. I hope I hope someone else learned something from this. So this ends my super awesome hard-boiled egg day. If you like hearing my voice, you can watch my other videos on this channel. There's a really exciting one about alkanes, cycloalkanes, alkenes and alkynes. There's another super exciting video on here about viruses, if that makes you excited.